Alright, so the goal for this challenge was to create a program that would generate a number between 1, whatever the user inputs, as a second number. Like usual, I encourage you to try this program on your own, but if you're stuck or need help, let's walk through this step by step. So the first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to create a variable and call it user number. We're going to use the prompt command to ask the user to enter a number. Alright, so once we have that all figured out, we can then take that number and we're going to change that number to an integer by using the parse int command. Remember that we need to type a variable into the brackets here. So now we're taking our floating point number and changing it to a whole number, or we like to call an integer. Next, we're going to take our whole number and then do our calculations for that number so that our number is going to round between 1 and whatever the user inputs. We're going to use the same code we used in the last video. But instead, we're going to use the variable user number instead of the 50 that we had before. Remember to add the +1 at the end. Otherwise, you're not going to hit the top number that the user inputs. Next, we're going to create an alert box and alert it, the user, what the random number is. I think I might have mentioned to write it to the page in the last episode, but that's okay. You can use the alert box fine here. Alright, so I think our code is good to go. We're going to save everything here and hopefully it all runs smoothly. Again, we can see here that we're prompting the user, asking them for a number, taking that number and changing it from a floating point number to a whole number, taking that whole number, then using our formula here to generate our number between whatever 1 and whatever the user inputs, and then we're just alerting it so that the user knows what the number is. Let's give it a run. Alright, so I'm going to enter a number here. Okay, we can see that a random number is generated. Let's do it again a couple more times, just to see that our program is working correctly. Alright, so I think we got a program that's working pretty fine. So again, I'm going to congratulate you guys if you managed to finish it on your own. If you needed help, that's fine too. You're pretty much done working with numbers. We're going to do a quick quiz, then after this, we're going to move on to conditional statements, which are very strong and very powerful in JavaScript. I hope you're enjoying the course so far, and let me know what you think.